Salutations!
He said it best. Salutations. How's everybody doing? We are here with Galacticare. Now, this is a game that has already released. So, what am I doing a preview of? Well, it's the new free DLC called Challenge Mode. And what this is really a response to the request of making the game harder. This is a gameplay modifier that makes your playthrough of both the story and the sandbox modes harder than ever before. So, diseases will mutate, making them highly fatal and really infectious. More and more patients will just kind of occupy the space. Patients who are suffering from some sort of affliction will continue to deteriorate.
Director, let me be the first to congratulate you on your appointment. Ms. Orion and I are excited.
And ultimately, things cost more money. Your patients can go broke. So there was this tooltip that came up, and I'm going to put that on the screen now, that I accidentally dismissed, and I could not bring it back. So I actually had to wipe my save to get it. And these are the things that I do for you. So this is how you do it. So let's say you've played through a level. You will have the option to play in sandbox mode. And when you do, whether it be story for the first time or you're going back to a previous level, you'll see this little icon here. This icon lets you toggle on challenge mode, and you get a big marker that shows it. And so you'll see that it distincts between saves. So it knows that when it's unchecked, this is just the regular story mode. When this is on, I get to resume my save. So let's dive in.
Yeah, and there she is. The prompt at the bottom right of your user
Bonjour, guten Tag.
All right, so this is
Director.
the start of the game, but we're doing it in
It's
challenge
time to bring
mode.
this dream of ours to life. I can't wait to see this hospital up and running. Personally, I'm not one for all this nitty-gritty management stuff. I'd much rather be in the lab. So that's why you're here. Remember, if you ever feel lost, you can review your objectives in the top right corner of your interface. Take it away, Heel.
Thank you, Mom. Director, let's start with a particularly fun section. Calibrating sensors and perspective. Yes, we'll be panning, rotating, and even zooming your camera. Both in and your objectives should be displayed now. If they're not, then everything is broken, and it may be simpler for you to resign. Look at us go. Oh, yes. Let's first place a reception desk so that we can process patients as they arrive.
All right, we've gotten past some of the tutorial stuff, and so we're gonna just start. I always like the two-person,
Wonderfully placed.
two-robot
Now all we need is a
desk.
diagnosis room. Ms. Orion should be calling with the details momentarily.
I want to get people right away.
The diagnosis room is our patient's first step
Yeah, we
on
want
the road
that.
to recovery. It's where we evaluate what's gone wrong with their meaty bodies. Also, tiny spinny drones come out of it.
Wonderful. However, an empty room will not by itself facilitate the healthcare. We must first place a door and then... That's the diagnosis room, ready? Now we'll need a treatment room.
Skin. Everyone has... The Skin Lab uses proprietary
Skin
chemicals
Lab.
to coat our patients in a gentle foam, which strips off their outsides and rebuilds them from scratch. It's relatively painless. I use the Skin Lab instead of a shower sometimes.
Excellent. We have our first room. As we're a healthcare room, pop open the...
Let's get some doctors in here.
Director. You can see their name, species, and traits that are excellent work. Your new staff will set about their tasks in your rooms, aiding our soon-to-be patients. Doctors gain experience as they work, and more experienced doctors are. Due to capitalism, staff require payment on a rate. An excellent... Speaking of which, you're...
Alright, we got our first set of rewards.
We are ready to open the hospital. Let's... Ready to begin?
Yeah.
Away we go. Time to treat some of these poor fellows. Patients are arriving now, Director. They shall scuttle about our hospital and deposit their various detritus within its once sterile halls.
The Ode are a curious bunch. Although they're all clones, they revere old
Look at that
age,
butt.
competing with each other. Once they retired from their dreams of... It began with...
So, you know, if you don't know much about the game, then has already brought you here. This is Theme Hospital, but in space. And the future, we're over the planet here. You know which one. Well, they're having problems. Let's see what's going on here.
Ms. Orion, our mutual employer, would rather like to introduce you to the human species, Director.
Finally dying.
Shattered arm. Not bad. I'll get some humans in here. If you're not familiar with Theme Hospital, maybe 2 Point Hospital, perhaps. Very much that's the case.
Humans. We love them. They are us. Humans.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
It appears we've...
Sick as a...
Behold the... I've highlighted the condition track. This fellow's condition requires them to be reboned, and for that, we'll need a boning.
You heard it correct.
The boning chamber.
Yep.
An assistant. That'll...
Ah, the boning chamber. A fine room indeed. I do rather admire the machine in there. Rather charming, actually. I think I'll call him Harold. I'm the foggiest idea
My
what-
first well-built room.
You
Yay
may find
me.
yourself running short on space in our initial hospital area. You can expand to other nearby areas by selecting them. Well, now that we've got... Let's inspect one...
Let's inspect this
Through this
doctor.
panel, we can see the various qualities and needs that...
Ah, crap. Here's challenge mode
Doctor.
in
This
all its
is-
glory.
A happy doctor will perform their job efficiently, whereas an unhappy doctor is
Oh,
more likely
no.
to make mistakes. If their mood gets too low, they may simply leave. You can see the various thoughts and feelings impacting their mood here. Physical. A condition has mutated, Darren.
This
No.
one's pretty straightforward. It's a staff lounge. Staff will go in there and lounge. There's a fire pit and everything. We considered a mindfulness cube, but people found the idea nightmarish. So they get this instead. I don't get it. I love the cube. I'll go in there sometimes just to scream at the walls. Great de-stressor.
We'll need to build a staff lounge, lest our employees descend into absolute madness. We should also ensure we provide both staff and patients with places to sit, something to eat, and toilets in which they may relieve themselves.
Alright, what do we got going on here? Deteriorating faster. Yeah, we're in a bad way with these people already. Already.
The required facilities have been installed, and the number of organics who've relieved themselves in the hospital has slipped under the bar for legal concern. Bravo, Director.
Get our rewards.
Director, it's time to meet your marginally useful maintenance crew. This is a Medibot. They've been purchased at low cost and reprogrammed to maintain our equipment and clean up various forms of vomit. The robot is waving. Medi, are you waving? Are you waving your awful little hands? It appears that Medi wishes to speak to you. Not to worry, I doubt it has much to say.
Hello, new director. It's me, Medi. Heel says I'm a toaster, and that I might actually be useful if I was dropped in someone's bathtub.
Yes, that comment is slightly off out of context, Director, but you may rest assured that Medi has no clue what's going on.
Well, I guess so. Also, Heel keeps saying I'm a fake boy, and being programmed to imitate humanity is a disgrace. He's my best friend.
Medi, you don't have any friends because you're not real.
Of course I do. 'Cause you're my friend. And so is this giant creature who's about to eat the station.
Bugger me! What in the world is going on? Hello there!
I think it's okay, Heel. It's just a really big alien.
First of all, Medi, it's a colossal.
Did you think it could get weirder? I did, but did you?
Director, this is an opportunity we can't pass up. Colossals are
He's got
notoriously
Star Wars.
elusive. Few even get to talk to them, let alone get all up
Oh
in
my
their
god.
biology.
Oh my god.
Help him out. First,
I am doing the
we need to take
tutorial
a
and this is
short
happening to
break
me.
take a biopsy. That'll let us take a look at all the deliciously novel
Challenge
guts
mode is
inside
not
our new
messing
friend.
around at all.
The
Ah,
shuttle can launch on your
yes,
command, Director.
go. Please. Oh my god. We need more decorations. All right.
And away she goes.
Oh my
Our
god.
shuttle will
I'm
collect
gonna
the
get
sample
closed
from
soon.
Vaz via
Oh my god.
a gentle, non-invasive surgical translocation
Oh
beam.
my god.
It feels great. Like scratching an itch. Don't ask me how I know.
Ooh, that feels nice. A bit like scratching an old itch.
Told ya. The shuttle is back with the sample we just took. It'll now be unloaded from the shuttle in an adorable canister. AI-driven medical devices, which behave much like patients do, just with less, you know, brains. We'll need to send it to diagnosis to figure out our next steps. Remember,
Oh my god.
you can always select the relevant task in the objective window for more information.
Director, we'll want that canister to make it through its diagnosis as quickly as possible. Fortunately, you can set it as a priority.
Please help. Help. Oh my god. I've never seen so many of these. Jesus.
Hit the priority button here to make sure the canister is seen. Prioritizing a patient or canister in this manner will place it at the front of any queue it
Oh,
joins.
he's still waiting.
You should use
He's just
this
at
for
negative 100 health. That's
anything
fine.
you like, really, but emergencies in particular.
Fast forwarding. I am losing everyone. What do you have? Mutation. Cool. Love that for you. Whoa.
Baz's skin is remarkable. I've already identified 7 brand new proteins. This will redefine our understanding of what meat can be. Despite his freaky space flesh, I don't see why we couldn't fix him up with a new cocktail from our skin lab. Now it's time for those canisters to go in the other direction. Let's fill some up, load them into a shuttle, and hose down
Oh my
our
God, I
new
didn't
friend
hire a
with a pharmaceutical
boning
cocktail
director or
strong enough
whatever.
to melt turbo steel beams.
You're good. Get in there. Oh, I hired a psychopath. Whoops. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Caramba. Ugh.
Director, many of your patients are dying. Please, get good.
I'm trying. What do you have?
Here.
Space invasion. Gleams like a nebula. But apparently it's very painful. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. Did I not? You prioritized. Now we gotta get these canisters over to him.
Director, heal?
Yes, medic. Direct.
What? Oh, right. I gotta squash these. I'm trying to get through this early mission.
Nice place.
Everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing great. What could go wrong? Is this... Oh, more decorations? Okay, okay. Yeah, you want things and stuff in here, don't you?
Director, we seem to have an epidemic of, death.
It happens. Let's put some decorations in here. What could go wrong? Is that on the other side? Yeah, it's
Canisters are
fine.
brimming with our new colossal regeneration fluids and waiting in your docking bay. Let's get them sent out. I can't wait to see if this works. If it doesn't, we may all be going to jail. Exciting!
Shuttle is ready and awaiting your order, Director.
Yeah, let's do it.
She's away! Keep an eye on the
Okay.
display, Director. We'll see the fruits of our labors any moment now.
Making good progress here.
Oh, that medicine of yours really hits the spot. Before I go, have some of this.
I'll take a stabilizing solution, thank you.
I'm off. Thank you, Galacticare.
Hey,
I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
Well, we've just treated a higher dimensional talking cetacean. I'm going to hold my breath until my heart rate comes down. and map out these new organs. Maybe I'll name one after you.
A delightful performance to watch, Director. The stabilizing solution Baz gave us has remarkable properties. It'll fully replenish the health of any patients you use it on. Rather handy if there are specific people you'd rather didn't, die. Should you ever have need of more, you can make use of the craftium we've been collecting to fabricate them from the inventory panel.
What's happening in here? We're okay. All right. Rooms are rooming.
Our goal is to provide the best open.
Inspect the hospital rating.
Welcome to the hospital rating screen. Here we can review everything that's wrong with your hospital. Not to worry. On this summary, feel free to peruse the. Director, Ms. Orion has sent over the details.
The training room is an environment in which our staff can gain experience with
Let's
safe,
train some
gentle,
people.
ethical brainwashing with the memories of experts in their field. It can be a bit much for their neuroplasticity to fully absorb, as well as pass out which families actually belong to them. Nothing too serious, though.
People can be trained with other people's memories? Can I go?
No. Director, let's get a fine...
Yeah.
No, let's...
Okay.
Director, heal? There's a little creature floating
There we
around
go.
in here. Should
Oh.
I zap?
That's
a lot of good credits
Director, these
early
credits
on.
are entirely harmless, and we'll deposit a large number of credits into our account when you catch them.
Yeah, that's really good. All right, we're humming along here. We're doing training. We're doing everything we need.
Hello again, Galacticare. I'll exchange any item for some credits. And just for you, there's always a freebie. Right now.
Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's challenge mode. That is the first level of story mode, and that's how it went. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure. Challenge mode is hard, to say the least. Yeah, so check out the challenge mode when it releases, and I will put a link to that in the description below. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you on the next one.